I'd like you to think about the children in your life. What do they want to be when they grow up? Elsa from Frozen? Or maybe a police officer? But no child dreams of spending their life in the streets or behind bars. But if you're a kid growing up with abuse, neglect, and trauma, a couple bad decisions is literally all it takes to land in a gang or a jail cell. None of them start out wanting this. But those innocent dreams get crushed along the way. How do I know this? Because I used to be a juvenile corrections officer. I've seen hopelessness in young people that would literally take your breath away. Kids who don't expect to even live to see their 18th birthday. Kids who have gone so long without somebody caring about them that they've stopped caring about themselves. I knew that locking kids up was just not the solution. I knew something better was needed. I wanted to create a place where kids could feel safe, where they could find their strengths and break this crazy cycle of returning back to jail. So I had an idea. A youth-run supper club, jazz supper club. And we'll call it Old Skool Cafe. A place where customers feel like they've gone back in time to the 1920s speakeasy. And for kids, they feel safe, loved, and empowered. Now, everyone running the joint will be at-risk youth coming out of jail, foster care, and other traumatic life circumstances. And they're going to be the hosts, the servers, the chefs, and the entertainment. And we're going to trust them. Now, this was not the easiest idea to pitch to investors. So, you have no restaurant experience and absolutely no business experience, and you want to open a restaurant run by kids coming out of jail that steal and have anger issues and never worked before. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But today, my heart is full because I have the honor and privilege of sharing the stage with a manifestation of my dream of Old Skool Cafe, an amazing young woman, Desiree Maldonado.
From the earliest age, I had the odds stacked against me. My parents were addicts, then gone. My grandmother stepped up, and we tried to look after each other, going to food banks together and recovering together after I was assaulted in the basement of our apartment building, and then running together to an abandoned drug house without electricity or hot water. And then one morning I woke up and realized I had slept through bullets being fired into the house, piercing the wall an inch from my head. It was a breaking point. I didn't care about myself or life. My siblings were in gangs, and suddenly I saw the appeal. I stayed out all night, started drinking, got caught up with the police, but I didn't care. I didn't care about anything. See, just when a lot of young people are applying for college or getting ready for prom, those of us with a history of abuse and neglect are turning to gangs and crimes to fill a void left by broken families and a broken system. And instead of healing our wounds, we're getting locked up in a system that doesn't help at all. 78% of young people are rearrested within 3 years. Luckily for me, when I was most lost, I was found by Old Skool Cafe. Old Skool Cafe gave me the training, safety, and family to break the cycle I was trapped in. I earned money legally, learned on-the-job skills, and so much more, like how to trust and how to be trustworthy. Most of all, how to find my talents. I tried out every aspect of the restaurant business. How to hire, how to train, how to host. Look, running a full-service restaurant is hard work. It's an emotionally charged and fast-paced environment. But Whether we're prepping in the kitchen or in the middle of service or catering a party, Old Skool Cafe is a family that pulls together and gets it done. This restaurant changed my life. I walked in a door, 15, at the lowest point in my life, convinced I wasn't worth fighting for. Today, 10 years later, I am the floor manager, a mentor, and a mom to 2 children who are who are very busy planning their futures right now. See, my daughter will be the next Disney princess. And my son will be a police officer. Oh, and also a chef.